Okay, wait, I forgot to trigger the recording. Okay, so, yeah, right. Where was I? We got 2 hours. Let's, not waste that time and see how the story ends, or maybe, like, what kind of big plot twist we're in for. So, time to find out what the plan entails. Let's
As
go.
ready as I'll ever be.
Great. Hey, while it's just the two of us, I'll be deploying to the Underworks almost immediately after we arrive. Watch Khan Stanold for me, will you? I know Oriel wants you to give him a chance, but he can't be trusted.
I'm always ready for anything, Eric.
I know. Let's move.
Decades of caution have been rewarded, friends. For this moment, and not one sooner, is the precise time to strike. Today, we wrangle our lands free from the Surgeborn's grasp and reclaim our hearth once more, whatever it takes. None of this could be possible without the esteemed prowess of the Spindle. Her work on the Arks has laid the foundation for my plan. She and I will proceed to the Grand Gate at once. Scouts, you have your orders. It's time. Whatever it takes.
Well, I hope it doesn't take too much. That would be nice.
Bryn, you need to come with me.
Now?
Nani?
Yeah, no time to explain. And Aurea, you should get on the scry.
All right. Whatever you need.
Let's go.
Sev,
I know you said there's no time to explain, but want to give me a clue as to where we're going?
So, obviously I've been working with the Eye. And well, he had me repair the Grand Gate. It's connected to this place called the Source, and I guess that's where the Surgeborn came from. He's got this plan to go there and solve this problem once and for all.
Right. I heard that part of his speech already. What does this have to do with us sprinting like an Ash-Peak Drake is on our heels?
So there's, it's better if I just show you.
Perfect. As punctual as you are daring.
Nani?
Sev, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, don't blame him. He's merely a puppet. Ironic, given I'm the one all tangled up.
That is actually ironic.
So you can talk?
Of course. Only language could allow me to prey upon Kenrick's exquisite inadequacies.
Right.
You've been talking to the Eye? Manipulating him?
Into a foolhardy and preposterous plan that only an absolute imbecile could think was worth pursuing, yes.
Opening up the gate for the...
Years, laying groundwork and learning what I could about your people. All towards a moment when I could convince Kenrick to act. I almost despaired he ever would. And then, along comes you.
Me?
Oh yes. Kenrick is threatened by you. Terrified even. In your brief time inside the Veil, you've accomplished so much more than he has in decades. Not that that's saying much.
Damn.
Still, you are the perfect catalyst for change. We have that in common, as you will discover in time. So now, he's going to open a gate to the heart of the Enclave, convinced he can recover it from us. And the one person I worry might be able to stop us is here, talking to me.
Oh, so he debated?
You're fast, but even you can't run to the rescue now.
You've thought of everything. Except, why tell me all this?
Because you're too late to stop us. And even if you weren't, no one would believe you.
Sure. Unless they were listening.
Quit taunting it, Bryn. We've got work to do.
Are you shitting me? What? I mean, what were you expecting, though? Seriously, though.
Isla, we must retreat.
No! I'm staying to fix this. Do whatever you can to buy me time.
Alright, this looks like an epic fight. Let's do this. I had my fair share of nuts in the background.
Told her to buy time.
Hope it doesn't take too
Noise.
long.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you hitting me with 2 spells at the same time? Are you fucking kidding me? No, I cannot. Unless maybe we, what if we wait for the strike? Yeah, alright. That looks like it. What the fuck? Alright, maybe that's not the strat. I'm not sure, actually. Oh my god. Let's try that again. Right, but like... Oh my god. That's the little sword you got going on here. Whoa. Gotcha, bitch. Oh my god. I am not really good at this, am I? Where the fuck? What's going on with the physics? I was supposed to... From the top? I'm gonna enjoy this. What? Let's try that again. Sure, feel free to smack me, because after that, I get to do this, baby. Wait, what? Thank you for this. Oh, come on! Well, down on Ichan. Let's go. Fucking hell. Let's go. Well, we broke one more part. It only gets more difficult, actually. Because it's made out of void. What the shit is... What was I even... What the fuck was that? Alright, let me release. And we're gonna retry it. With a different setup. There you go. That's a lot of useful shit. So are you gonna do it, baby, or what? Let's go. Yeah. Exactly how I want it. Oh, this hurts. But you know what hurts more? What? No! Okay. Ugh. Alright. Let's do this. One more time. I think I successfully dodged that. There goes the thrust. Come on! Ugh. Go down on Econ! What are you doing? Are you hitting? What the fuck are you hitting? Alright, the shake is too strong. I don't know what I can do about it. So we cooking or what? Alright. Oh, there you go. Great, let me break your stupid horns. What the fuck is this shake? It's crazy. Am I doing this the wrong way? Maybe there's a better way to do this? I don't know. Come on, hit me. Amazing. Means I can now do this. Let's go. Smack it. Up we go. Wait, what? Why didn't it drain everything? Because previously it always did. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Actually, that's like meh. Bruh, I killed like Super Golem that was like one-shotting my ass. Really think this is the way to kill me? That is so fucking lucky. What are you doing? Come on. Funny how she asks me to hold it. While in the meantime, I'm like, literally... Can you give me one more time, please? Thank you. Yeah, this isn't doing it for me. Cling, cling, cling. Oh wait, I think I get it now. To cling... I think I sort of get it. To cling, you need to be on the, non... Actually, let's go, hit me. Damn it. Yeah, looks like that's the case. Because if like I do it like this, it doesn't work. Yeah. Or maybe it's because I'm wearing the ice armor. Oh god. I cannot be the only person who thinks this is like crazy. Wait, yeah, it's probably because I used the ice form. I don't know. Maybe that's why I fucked up. How do you get like up here though? I literally just... Oh god, this is gonna... I'm gonna hate this, huh? Guess what? There's like 5 more I have to break. Fuck me. There goes your stupid... Go. Smack me. Off we go. Ready to cling. I fucking hate this. Alright, sure. Let's go! This is gonna take a while. Wonder if I can break it with my bow, though. Wait, you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah. What if I just... No, what are you fucking doing? Wait, like, what if I just do this? Why should I bother, right? Yeah, my bow is decent enough to burn this bitch.
I need more time.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Wait, I'm using the... Let's use the flame.
It won't keep going for much longer.
She needs time.
I don't know if I need time, but... I could definitely use extra smacking on this guy's hand. There you go. No, 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 no! Oh, that was so close! Oh, that's so close! There you go. Candy for you, motherfucker. What? Molten Barrage? Press the whip. I know that spell. Why would you? What the shit am I?
Just a little more time.
Well, that's quite a lot. Well, burning works, so like, I'm not complaining. What the hell?
Is the spindle okay?
She gone. No.
What?
What's she doing to the Ark?
Hopefully not what I think she is.
Is she merging her consciousness with the Ark or some shit? Oh wait, damn it, I should remove myself.
Whatever it takes.
I mean, I could have killed this thing. Well, noble death. What can I say? We don't get a cutscene, right? After this? I mean, we already got... we even got some nice anime going on.
Spirits. Okay. Okay.
Spirits never change.
Weavers have always dealt with problems like this. Well, not just like this, but yeah. We'll figure it out. Aurea. She'll know what to do.
I have no idea.
Hey,
Hey.
how do you feel?
Okay now. But it was touch and go for a while. Lane will probably never forgive me. For that matter, I might not either.
I knew that fight. The spindle, giving her life like that. It'd be on your mind all night. How could it not? And I've been mulling over what to tell you this morning. I had a speech planned, but you don't need a speech. You're like me. It'd ring false. So I'm going to tell you what I'd need to hear after something like that. You did good. It was an awful situation, but you stood up and did what needed to be done without hesitating. Not many people have that kind of grit.
I did do well, but it's nice to have it confirmed. Toe-to-toe with an unknown horror is better than good. She can say that, but for me, good means everyone walks away. True.
I can't shake the feeling that if I had done something more, the spindle would still be with us.
She made her choices same as you. She was a weaver, and we do whatever it takes. Look, I know you, Bryn. You're made of stern stuff. You've the mountains in your bones. Any sense of doubt or being shaken is just snowfall. Temporary, and it'll slide off soon.
That was the part you practiced, right?
Yes. But that doesn't make it less true.
Okay. Okay. Thoughts on what we do next? We obviously need to deal with that beast. But where to start?
We need to get everyone together. Our band, Arakim too. And I want you to call the meeting.
Me?
Yes. You.
Well, let's do this.
I know everyone's up in their heads right now, but we have real problems to solve. So let's clear the air.
Are you running this discussion, then?
She is.
Sev, this has to start with you. We knew you were working with the Eye. We told you we'd have your back. Help us understand what happened. Just breathe, Sev. Start from the beginning.
I'm sure Bryn and Sola told you all. We're sometimes called the
Sorry, damn
Watersmiths. Imagine my surprise to learn our talents had been critical to the construction of the tapestry. Our order binds us to always help another Norian. Especially a high-ranking one like Stanild. And to keep their secrets.
So that's how he sunk his claws into you.
Why is the Order so secretive?
We've always been critical to the survival of Taza. Water is life in the desert, and we control the flow of water. The Elders have a secret political chokehold on the kingdoms. The altruistic Norians will tell you the secrecy is so no one can undo our work. But I have my doubts. And so, the Order operates in the shadows. I imagine they were much the same here in the Enclave.
Okay.
What did Stanild have you doing?
It was all work on repairing the Grand Gate. He'd heard about our success with the gate in the Hollow and felt I might be able to replicate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to do so. And he took me more into his confidence as a result.
Did you leave the Norians to become Sola's apprentice?
One never really leaves the Norians. Not with their life. If word got out about me betraying Stanild, I'd be a dead ram walking. But no. My people have a ritual known as Ram Bralem. It is a time to pursue another path. And Sola was kind enough to accept me for mine.
It's true. I knew it could be temporary, but was hoping you'd stay on after.
The most important thing is whether we can trust you.
I wonder if
Sev. Convince us.
there's a different...
I swear, nothing I did was intended to cause harm. Too many of my order are political animals. But there is real good to be found among the Norians. Craftspeople who just wish to perfect their art. To bring water to people in need. To experiment, but need the resources to do so. Unfortunately, too many of those resources are controlled by people like Stanild. They're all the same. They see a point of control. Water, information, wealth. And they abuse it. I thought the secrets were a necessary evil for some great purpose, but seeing his chokehold on the Enclave, it's stagnation. You all have every right to distrust me. I am sorry. No more secrets. I just can't do it anymore.
I still don't quite
If you
understand, like...
can't be a Norian, then what are you?
If you'd have me, I'd like to stay.
Those of us who have been here longer than Sev. Thoughts?
He's a great apprentice. And did what was right in the end. Still wasn't quick enough.
We need him. He's been exposed to Kenrick Stannard's plans, and that knowledge may be critical.
When I was going through it, you all pulled together to help me.
You are all heard. And I would add that you joined us under false pretenses, Sev. You had loyalties outside the band you never disclosed.
I have a hard time accepting that he kept so much from us, but shared so much with the Eye.
Yeah, this is kind
Who
of
knows
crazy.
what Stanild, or God's help us, the Talon heard about us. Only time will tell how much damage that's done.
Lane, I hear you and I understand. Sev has real work to do to rebuild trust. Only you can decide when the apology feels real to you. Sev, that considered, you have worked tirelessly since joining us, and demonstrated an enterprising spirit and deftness as a smith. And before the blade could completely fall, you risked all by blocking it with your own hand. You can never be a Norian again. I do not sense that you wish to be. And who are the Weavers but a group of outcasts and misfits, just trying to muddle through together? You will stay, and you will help. We have work to do. Tell us about Stanild's plan.
Thank you, Horia.
Alright then, well, let's go.
This has been a rough ride for us all. This entire situation is unreasonable. Or would be for most, but not us. We're Weavers, Sev included, and rolling with the punches is what we do. But here's our challenge. That Talon. It spoke. It knew things it couldn't know about us. We're on the back foot and need to catch up fast.
Then let me, as Horia said, help. After I repaired the gate, Stanild took me completely into his confidence. He'd been questioning and learning from the Talon. Or so he thought.
Not realizing he was being manipulated.
How can you be so stupid?
He was increasingly estranged from his daughter. I'd wager he was desperate for a friend.
I'd agree.
Okay,
Based
sure,
on what
loneliness.
he'd learned from the Surgeborn from his friend, he put together a plan.
Use my people as a distraction to pull the bulk of the Surgeborn out of the Underworks. All while he used the gate to...
To what? Yeah.
What?
There is a place, deep, deep underground, known as the Source. A feat of
Based on the
engineering
intel, the weird
unparalleled.
fucking alien entity
It's the
that is
secret
fucking
to
your
the
world told
Enclave's
you.
Power. The abundance of magic. The heart of the tapestry. The thing powering the Veil. There was only a single loom gate still connected to the Source after Asylum cleared all connections. And I'm the one who repaired it.
The Grand Gate would take him right to the heart of things then.
Exactly.
Stanild thought he could... what? Sneak down there and fix things somehow? Tear down the Veil?
His hope was to go down and secure a working space, sealed off from the distracted Surgeborn. He wants to eventually fix things with the help of the Spindle. All glory to his family.
That arrogant idiot.
He'd read in his personal archives there was a system designed to shut down the Source. In the hopes of discovering how it worked, he had been feeding information to the Spindle about it in drips.
Meaning she might have been working on a fix for the Source without knowing it.
Then we have to pursue her research, clearly.
Good. But we still have the problem Stanild never saw coming. A great Surgeborn.
Which almost certainly will be unkillable if it operates like every other Surgeborn. It's hard to imagine any place more full of tangles than the literal source of the magic that's overflowing.
On that, I have an idea. If I'm right, we might be able to turn the tables and remove its advantage. I'll need Bryn's help if that's...
What do I need to farm this time?
Of course. If it gives us a chance, we have to take it.
I agree.
Has anyone just thought to ask the Talon?
What would we ask it? Favorite color? Favorite way to disembowel Ashar?
No, she's right. It has clearly demonstrated an interest in Bryn. Maybe she could pry some information out of it.
I'm not sure I'll get much. But I'm also sure I'm not going to think it's my friend. So, worth exploring?
Then we have a path forward. Sev will pursue his thoughts on dealing with that beast.
My people have started calling it the Herald.
Of destruction? Doom?
Why not both? As I said, people are on edge.
Fine. Sev pursues weakening this herald. We work with the Axle to look into the Spindle's latest research. And if she feels like it, Bryn has a chat with our imprisoned Surgeborn.
As good a path forward as we are going to find. Let's call it here and get to work.
Well, you know what it is. We're gonna do the same thing again. Let Shed build stuff, trigger the event, and do the thing, right? So, let's just talk to everyone first.
Bryn, I examined the wreckage at the Grand Gate after everything that transpired there.
Found something useful?
The kinetic strand, in fact. The Ark must have torn it from the Herald's pattern in the chaos of the battle.
Think we could weave it into my mantle?
I don't see why not. Its pattern appears to be quite similar to those found on wild creatures and Archons.
All right. We need every advantage.
Then let's get to work.
Alright. Kinetic stream into your mantle.
We're finished. This will be quite the powerful addition to your mantle.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see.
This strand can twist kinetic magic into a tunnel. In battle, you could push debris or enemies through it and send them flying through the air quite forcefully.
Could I jump through it?
I suppose you could?
Hey, there's a lot of tall buildings, flying creatures. This is going to be great.
Yeah, this sounds amazing.
Just try to be careful.
Consult with the Axle at Castellan's Hold. I cannot try it out though. Remains of the day. Alright, who's next? Something on your mind?
That man.
Everything okay?
Yes, it is. I'm probably making something out of nothing. I've just got a lot on my mind. Oh, gods! I forgot to thank him for the hammer. I'd better go do that. Lot of memories come rushing back when I think about Tarmakind.
Good or bad ones?
Both. I remember the smells. We used very specific woods for the fires when we were alloying. Precise heats and times and sounds. The guiding tap my mentor would do before every hammer strike. Here. Slower. Faster. Breathe with me. No, foolish girl. Again.
Sounds a little relentless.
No more than the combat drills you and Oreo have done. It's all practice. Making your muscles carve a groove so deep the action is automatic, so that your mind is free to focus on the intent.
You miss it?
Not all. I miss the stability of a school. Knowing where your tools are, always. And I miss that crusty old battle axe of a mentor. I had so much to learn from her. Still, maybe this is my chance. Pick up where I left off. You'll see. Bryn, would you...
Check on Sev? Always. But how are you holding up?
I'm all right. Just worried about him, you know? He did the right thing in the end, and he seems to have come back to us for now, but All those issues that led him to the Eye in the first place, they aren't solved in a day.
He needs us now more than ever.
Exactly.
Right. You guys are too good for your own good.
I appreciated your candor in the meeting, Sev.
It was terrifying. Wasn't sure I'd be allowed to stay. You didn't get to voice an opinion with the others. Are we?
He'll never open up if I yell. Find out if I can trust him. He needs to know things haven't changed. He's really torn up about this. Express my gratitude.
I'm not upset with you. If anything, cautiously certain that what you did was for the right reasons. You'll need to keep proving yourself, of course. But in the end, you came through.
I knew something was wrong the moment that thing started talking to me when Stanild wasn't around. It was very focused on you.
Me?
So much so that it said the only way the plan would succeed was if you talked to it. It reeked of trap. I didn't survive a decade around Tarzan Norians without picking up when someone's holding a knife behind their smile.
But you still took me down there.
Sorry. An educated risk. I felt there was nothing.
A very shitty risk, bro.
Wanted the whole band to hear it talk. I don't think it understood we have the scry.
And Stanild wouldn't use one, of course.
The Talon was his deepest secret. Whom would he tell?
Can you tell me more about Stanild's plans for once he went through the Grand Gate?
He was counting on Isla. She was exceptional at protective fields. But even then, no. I don't think he had a real plan. The Talon had convinced him he'd be able to survive, and fool that he was, he trusted it. We can't afford that mistake. But I have a theory. You know how the weather sometimes skews wildly hot and cold?
Right. The aeroliths.
What else do we see on similar cycles?
Miasma.
Exactly. So, it follows.
You think the aeroliths are able to affect raw magic somehow?
I do. And in Stanild's private records and designs. I found notes specifically on aeroliths with Norian commentary.
You think the Norians were involved in their creation?
It would certainly explain why Tarza had such access to aeroliths before the Surge. If I'm right, this might be the key to making the source survivable.
Fewer tangles means less dead me. Absolutely. Where do we start?
You'll need to head to the Watersmith area of the Institute, and I'll guide you from there.
Alright. Anything else you can tell me? No? Okay, let's go then.
Isla sacrificed everything for us.
I still can't believe she's gone.
Her death could have been prevented if... Never mind. I can't even go there right now.
I don't know if it could have been
Eric.
prevented, but
I'm so sorry.
I could have
for your
handled that
loss.
thing, probably.
How are you holding up after everything?
Thank you, but... I don't think you want the real answer to that question.
Damn it, both are valid points, again.
I really do. You look like a pot about to boil over, and your people need you focused. So let me have it.
I knew Kenrick Stanild was incompetent, but this... I didn't think he was capable of this. He deploys my entire team, spreads us thin on no information. A plan that requires utmost secrecy, he called it. Swearing we would be given what we needed to know when the time was right. And then...
Like, what's the
Nothing.
point, though? Like, yeah.
a big speech, empty promises of victory, and the dawning realization among my team that we were a distraction. Meaningless forces to draw the Surgeborn's attention. And at that, we succeeded.
Yeah.
While Kenrick, Goddamn Stanild ran for his life. They descended on my people like vultures swarming a corpse. Good people died because of that man. Good people will carry scars because of that man. It should have been him.
Alright. What else do we got? Swirling with an eerie, compelling beauty, tangles are a dangerous environmental hazard that must be avoided at all costs. Physical manifestations of raw magic were first observed concurrent with the first sighting of the veil. Okay, got it.
He was always resistant to our efforts. Or maybe the Talon warned him of us, told him not to make contact.
Hey, Lane. How are you holding up?
Oh, fine. And you? Are you recovering from your latest near-death experience? We were all rather worried about you.
Thanks for the concern. A little sore today, but no lasting injuries.
Good. Good.
Are you sure you're fine?
I suppose I'm just recalling our interactions with the Eye, looking for signs that he would, you know.
Summon a massive Surgeborn through a loom gate to Cassidon's hold?
Yes, that.
Hmm.
I'm asking myself the same questions. And honestly, I blame myself for not seeing it sooner. I had a bad feeling about Stanold from the beginning, and I should have listened to it.
I think any one of us could have seen he had ill intentions. It was our collective failure to not challenge him sooner.
At least we can all share that burden.
Scholars rarely agree on much. But if there's one philosophy many of us share, it's that we must understand our past to build better futures. Maybe I couldn't have prevented this tragedy, but I can't help but mine the past for clues of what was to come. If only to stop it from ever happening again.
Wait, that must be most of us, right? Can we upgrade things? Yep. 5 vitality tonics. Weapons and armor pieces. Okay, well, I'm sure we can handle this, right? I mean, we got just so much stuff. So much stuff. Goodness, that's a lot. Nah, we're not wasting these. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can upgrade. We got 300. Means we can, I barely upgraded anything. So yeah, that's not helping a lot. Let's go with this. Final upgrade for my archive. We need like 100, right? 96. And that concludes my upgrade run of everything. Yeah, but like, okay, sure. Talk.
I know you're not one to shy away from a fight, but you should have known better than to go toe-to-toe with that thing.
Chasm, I'm all right.
That's not the point, Bryn. I was really scared.
I know.
I know I should be better about this, but I can't lose you. Not after we finally...
I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
Good. Dom would be beside himself if something happened to you.
Uh-huh. I don't know what I'd do without Dom, either.
So, about all that stuff I had you bring me. Turns out I don't need it as much as I thought I did when I was sleep-deprived and strung out.
Funny how much clarity comes from a nap.
Yeah. Anyway, I've put all those materials back in your chest. Along with a few other things Aurea and the band found cluttering the caravan.
Wow. Thanks, Kaz.
Don't mention it. Use it for whatever you want. Gear, weapons, fixing up the camp.
Whoa.
You're staring. What's got you in such a good mood?
What? I can't admire my gorgeous girlfriend?
You can. But none of this showing up here just to look at me with love in your eyes. That's too mushy. Especially in front of Aurea. At least come up with something clever to talk about.
Goodness.
Are you worried that Aurea won't approve of us?
No, she thinks it's... cute.
Then why are you worried about her seeing us be cute?
It's not just her. It's everyone. You make me so happy. And I guess I'm afraid that if everyone sees how happy I am around you, then they'll know how devastated I'll be if it doesn't work out. This is still really new. Is it bad if I need to take things slow before I can parade our cuteness around the camp?
Of course not. But just so you know, you make me incredibly happy too. If I have my way, this will totally work out.
That's reassuring.
So, if being mushy around the caravan isn't ideal, tell me what you'd like to do when we have some downtime.
I'd love to. It's dumb.
Now you have to tell me.
Stargazing. When I worked the shipping lanes, I learned a lot about navigation by the stars. Maybe it'd be fun to... I don't know.
Kaz, nothing would make me happier than a date by starlight with you.
Oh, I think it would be so peaceful.
Tell me about yourself then. What's the happiest memory from your childhood?
It rained a lot in Dunbrennig, so we didn't do this often. But on the rare sunny days, my mum took me to the beach. We'd both bring books and blankets to spend the day reading on the hot sandy coastline.
That sounds lovely.
It was.
Unfortunately, your adorable face has left me speechless.
Oh, gods. I'll meet you in your tent later. You can stare all you like then.
Looking forward to it.
Right. Yeah, we fully upgraded our camp. And, we are good to go. What you got, Aurea?
I'm sorry.
For what?
You saw through the eye from the start, and I doubted you when I shouldn't have.
I have experience dealing with slimy, over-promising leaders, so foresight was on my side there.
I'm serious. I didn't realize he was capable of this.
No one could have predicted he would be manipulated so thoroughly. That level of incompetence is hard to foresee.
The Eye is the highest position of leadership within the Enclave. The most progressive place in the Maida.
One we've been told stories of our entire lives. It's become mythic.
The more time we spend here, the more I realize that those were practically fairy tales. I allowed myself to be blinded by his title. I need to be sharper next time.
Okay, so shall we head for the axle then?
You are hardly in any position to make lofty demands. The Council convened and unanimously stripped you of your role. You no longer hold the privileges of the Eye.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to cool.
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and deception, no less.
Hirun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
Abandoning her at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry. And that is Khan Arteme to you, Kenric.
Is this a bad time?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No. You're more than welcome at Cassidon's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
I came to offer my condolences. To both of you.
Oh. Thank you.
Stood up for what she believed in. Yeah, very brave.
In the end, she was braver than any of us could have imagined. She took a stand and did what she believed was right. I owe her my life.
She was exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
With the Surgeborn swarming Denevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the rite of ashes upon death. Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my ass.
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
Isla saved my life. I want to help you honor her death.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the high pyre. As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing the deceased to rest.
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidon's Hold. She had a secret refuge in Dredger's Mire. You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidon's Hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me with the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn.
Understood.
Hey, I can't imagine how you must be feeling.
I am broken. Everyone wants a piece of me. Regardless.
Because you're in charge.
For now. Someone had to be. I don't know how I'm supposed to carry on like this. Without her, my support is gone. My foundations crumbled to dust. She wouldn't want me to cry. So I won't.
You can if you need to. I know our Weaver Band is still fairly new here, but you've got our support. All of us.
The funeral will honor her memory. Even if it's not what he wants, she would understand that it's enough. One day at a time, Bryn. That's all we can promise to ourselves.
You mentioned you were in charge. Does that mean you're the new Eye now?
So the council is larger than just the 3 main representatives. As you heard, we convened and unanimously agreed that Kenrick had overstayed his welcome in the role of the Eye. So he's been stripped of that, and by default, that means I'm in charge. Emergency authority. Am I the Eye? No. And nor do I particularly want to be right now. But when the time is right to hold elections, we'll do so. We need to break this cycle.
What cycle do you mean?
Council seats weren't permanent before the surge. That idea was Kenrick's. And it's clearly not worked out for us. So again, once we've solved this crisis, we'll chart a new path, assuming we survive. After all, we could all be dead this time next week.
Retrieve personal effects from her secret refuge in Poldevale and Dredge's Mine. You had a secret refuge? Have I been there? Poldevale. Alright. Moving on. It's actually not too far. It's actually quite close. Okay, the odds of seeing that are actually pretty high. Unless, I don't know. Oh, right. Wait, no. Actually, we did melt the ice around here, but... not much going on in the retrieval department. Okay, well, secret refuge, right? It cannot be just a house. It has to be something, right? Maybe she thought the tree was secretive enough. Maybe she thought the area behind a tree was secretive enough. Maybe, maybe, no, that's not it. What is that, though? Windskull Fuzz. I guess, ice resistance, or maybe... Wait, who's like... It's the flame guy. I haven't killed him properly even once. Like, I couldn't figure out the final piece of the puzzle. Come on, secret refuge. Surely we can find something somewhere. Oh, it does say that it's near Poldevale, so... What I know, it could be over here, or over there, or... What about that part? Could this be the thing? No, please, no. Fucking hell, okay, well... Fly away, my dear boy. Alright, it didn't look to me like it should be there, so... but this is the shrine area already. Ah. Right. Collect an object that's sacred. As I collect the ashes, I need to speak the sacred rite. Though the flame abates and the ash grows cold, let the who worship to rest in eternal life. Oh, come on. Can we please not do that? Can we please not do that? Can we just chill? Yeah, but that's Warden's Roost, so that's not where I need to go. Ponyvale, Ponyvale. So, like... yeah, I don't see it. I don't see the area. Could be literally any goddamn where. Collect an object that was sacred from her. Oh god.
That might be Isla's secret refuge. It's actually not too far from Lucia's workshop.
Oh, you wanna fuck? Let's fuck. Happy now? What refuge? That one? Yeah, man, I might have missed that actually. Yeah, I definitely missed it. So...
Isla dedicated her life to restoring the Arks. Darm's right. We will need to continue her research. But for now, what might she consider sacred for the rite?
What the fuck are you doing here? Better fucking come down here before I murder your ass.
A toy Archon. That's sweet. Darm, do you think this could work for the Rite of Ashes?
It's perfect.
Huh. Isla also had a copy of On the Workings of Archons, marked with annotations, just like Lucia's.
Could be.
Wait, I'm losing you.
You hear me better now?
Yeah. Weird. The scry was cutting out.
Strange. At any rate, the book could be useful. Once you've completed the ritual, I'll take a look.
A letter from the Axel. I should take it back to her.
Oh, there it is. Looks like I missed something quite in your face. Upper than Everon, right? Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. This was good. It's pretty good.
The Guild District. I should look for tomes on the Tarmakai's smithing style, and a registry of guild members here.
Alright, sure. Let's go. So, Molten Barrage. Not a lot of damage to be honest. You are so fucking dead, all of you. Think you can piss me off like that and just fucking run away? You really think you can do that, you piece of trash? Can I now do the collection? Ooh. Who fights me? You have to be shitting me. Fucking. Alright. Oh. I was just fucking standing there, not even knowing I was down there. Sure, we had an epic fight here, you know, dear diary? I had my epic fight. Can I pick you up now?
Tarmakine Smithing. A compendium on vented metalwork. Solo will love this.
Yeah, I would love to just go, follow the story and, like, you know... I've had enough of collectathonic.
I'll need to place the toy ark on the high pile.
Oh, this place.
Lane believes that a priest could have been Oria's father. I'd better look around.
Yeah, I know where to
Sad
do that,
to
actually.
burn such a sweet toy. Found a diary belonging to the priest.
Anything of note written inside?
From a quick skim, it details his vow to pledge himself to the first flame. And only the first flame.
Ah.
I'll look elsewhere.
Please don't shoot me. Please just let me go up. I know the place, so... Huh? That's the place, right? Maybe I haven't traded something. Okay. So... Where's the next one? Okay, that is a little too intense.
Now to collect the ashes. Though the flame abates and the ash grows cold, let she who worshipped you rest in eternal warmth.
Beautiful, Bryn.
I'm sure I know.
There it is again. The scry is cutting in and out.
What's that?
Dom?
Yeah.
Aurea?
We're... Can you hear me now?
You're back.
While you bring the ashes to Cassidy's hold, I'll analyze the scry. Something strange is afoot.
Yeah, no shit, that's strange. Alright, now what? The Institute, the Heart, the Bastion. Go to... we have to return... Right, to reach that... We can only reach that place through our... Yeah, sure, let's do that. We also accidentally completed... Might have completed the blacksmith quest, I guess. That's nice. No? We haven't? Looks like you need more. Oh well. Day 21 night. Doesn't that sound just lovely? It does. What is this?
You're going to speak to the Talon?
I don't expect to get much out of it, but yes.
Be careful. Clearly the Talon was able to manipulate Kenrick, and while I know you're not the idiot he is, speaking to that thing is risky.
I just have to find out what I can. If the Talon has any insight that can help us.
It's a risk worth taking, I know. Just don't reveal anything in the process.
Don't reveal anything. In any case, I got your thing. In memoriam.
I performed the rite, and I brought you the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn. Isla admired you. She would be honored that you did this for her.
It's not how she would have wanted things. I should have been there.
Enough! I know you're grieving. We all are. But you are no longer the Eye. And this disrespectful conduct ends now. You owe Bryn a thank you. And an apology for that matter. And probably a great deal more than that. Not only has she gone out of her way to perform the rite for your daughter, but she saved us all from certain death at the Grand Gate too. None of which she would ever have had to do if it weren't for your...
For my actions! I know! I know! It's all my fault. I should have been there. Not at the temple. At the Grand Gate. I should have stayed. The way she looked at me when I left her there. Never forget it. I could fill a city with my mistakes. I should have supported her work. I should never have lied to her. My regrets will drown me.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should.
My mother used to say, you can drown in your grief, or learn to swim in it. It is unfair that you lost a child, no matter the circumstances. I am so sorry that happened to you. But now you have a choice. You can spend the rest of your days counting the ways you failed your daughter. Or you can dedicate every breath you have left to her.
How?
Just do one small thing a day that would make her proud to call you her father. Start by helping us finish the work you wish you had supported in her life.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. If you'll excuse me. But there is one thing. The Ark in your camp, the one she wanted to restore. It's called the Ark of Verdance. An enchantress named Lucia de Crassus built it.
Lucia.
Consider it a thank you for what you've done.
Interesting.
You deserved better from him. But that was probably all he's capable of. Come to think of it, we all deserved better from him.
What will you do now?
Take care of my people. Someone needs to. And you? You're going to try to fix the arcs.
We still don't know how an Ark brought us in here. Tell her we need to uncover its mysteries. The Surgeborn are clearly stronger than we imagined. Or we need to deal with them. Isla devoted her life to the Arks.
Isla saw something in the Arks no one else did. The Enclave's legacy. Innovation and ambition. We can't let her death be in vain. Her work must be finished.
I wish I could help, but arcs were Isla's expertise, not mine. Still, I agree. That arc allowed you to pass safely through the tangles, where Surgeborn go to regenerate. If you're going to try to fix it, consider me heavily invested in your progress.
It's too great an advantage to ignore. I'll keep you updated.
Alright, let's talk to that demon thing. I'm quite curious.
I knew you'd be back.
Sure.
Dreadfully predictable.
And here I thought I surprised you. Or was your herald getting kicked back to the source part of the plan?
Don't steal credit. Your great icon pushed us back, not you. And I'm quite certain it didn't survive the battle. Judging by the way you charged straight to the Grand Gate upon hearing my plan, you favor misguided heroics. Let me guess. You're going to try for a rematch.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Let's not lie to each other. I like you.
Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Come now, I want to be confidants. Friends, even.
Right, friends share secrets, ask what the Sludgebone are after, how the Howling Gal is clearly a prison.
Fine. Let's be friends. Why don't you tell me what the Surgeborn are after so I can help you get it?
I told you, don't lie to me. But because my offer of friendship is genuine, I'll tell you. I'm after the same thing you're after. Magic. And the power that comes with it.
But Surgeborn already wield magic.
Not nearly enough of it. You know the lust for magical power is insatiable. Why else are you risking everything to tear strands of it from behemoths?
I'm not power hungry.
Don't lie. Especially when your actions betray your words with such ease.
How did you end up down here anyway?
Yeah.
I let myself be captured.
Why?
It became apparent that I wasn't going to uncover the secrets behind the Enclave's power by razing its capital to the ground.
Makes sense.
Oh, I do miss the raising. Still, I needed intel that I could only get from the inside. So I allowed myself to be captured and waited until the leader of the Enclave came to visit me alone one day. Kenrick had influence and insecurities, making him the perfect target. He felt quite special that I only spoke to him. It helped that he assumed our herald couldn't pass through the Grand Gate when he staged his attack.
How did it get through? The resonance modulator should have filtered out Surgeborn.
You didn't have a sample of that particular Surgeborn.
Henrik is an interesting man. Ask how the talent. No, we don't need that info. The Hearthsiders named the Surgeborn. Ask if they really came from the. Yeah.
The Hearthsiders believe you were born out of the Surge. Is that really where you come from?
I will keep some secrets to myself. For now.
I thought we were friends.
Tomodachi.
Yet. But we will be. And when that day comes, I will share more with you.
Alright.
Kenrick Stanold is in rough shape after being your confidant.
I would never treat you like I treated him. You're different. Special. Trust me. In time, you'll consider us kindred spirits.
Doubt it.
See you soon.
Alright. Wait, there's more?
The rite of ashes you performed for Kenrick's daughter was quite a display. I almost shed a tear.
How do you know about that?
I have eyes everywhere.
You're watching me through the other Surgeborn.
Yeah.
There are no other Surgeborn. We are one and the same.
Almost like the way bees work together in a hive?
If that makes it simple for you, close enough. Anyway, pity you couldn't save her. Is that why you dropped everything to perform a funeral rite for someone you barely know?
What do you
She
mean? We
was a
fucking.
friend,
Yeah.
and you murdered her.
That's a misstep, my
Don't
dear.
expect to survive long enough to kill someone else I care about.
Technically, I did not kill her. Her limitations are what destroyed her in the end. Funny how magic often provokes overreaching in your kind.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Alright, let's go. This is probably going to be a huge part of the possible alternate ending or something. I don't know. Huh? What's that? Her things?
My light. I remember the day you were born, vividly. When I held you, my heart was so full it threatened to break. And I know your mother felt the same way. For all her flaws, she would be so proud of you. I am so proud of you.
Alright. Now we go back and talk to Dom, right? Wait, Dom is... Yeah. Which is over here. Wait, is this... Does this mean the time's gonna pass? Right? Damn it. God damn it.
Dom, The interference I'm experiencing during expeditions is concerning.
True.
Any idea what's going on with the scry?
Not yet. The interference is certainly strange, but I'll need more time to analyze it before drawing any conclusions.
As long as it doesn't give out on us completely in the meantime.
However, I have taken a look at the Spindle's copy of the workings of Archons, and thankfully, the writing is far more legible than Lucia's. And her notes are significantly less paranoid at that.
About that, Kenrick Stanold told me that Lucia wasn't just tinkering with the Ark we followed through the Veil. She built it. The Ark of Verdance.
That is quite the revelation. What was it for?
That was all Kenrick could tell me. Or wanted to tell me. But Sev mentioned that Kenrick had been feeding Isla information about a failsafe for the Source. Could the Ark of Verdance be the fix she was working on without realizing it?
Yes. Yes! That could be it. Genius, Bryn. On my side, I dug into her notes. She was working on a way to fully restore our Ark for us. She was so close to a schematic, intricate, elaborate, masterful. And I finished it. Solar has the final design ready for you. Essentially, we'll be creating a power core for the Ark. Most notably, we'll need a special part, a bar of shaped coral. This is the final key for an Ark to be functional on its own without a Weaver channeling magic into it.
If we had built a power core earlier, could her death have been prevented?
She only made this discovery in the final days of her life, researching all the Ark parts we had supplied her. Her research even theorizes that using one's own magic to power an Ark for brief amounts of time could result in death.
So she knew she was going to die at the Grand Gate?
She knew exactly what would happen, and did it anyway. That's courage.
We can't let it be in vain. So, then the Ark of Verdance is our failsafe. Your design will get it running. Where can I find the shaped coral?
She suspected it was kept in the Archon's hearth, stored near natural coral deposits for its regenerative properties.
Wait, don't I have that already? I don't. Huh. Alright, to the hearth we go. Let's push. Where is the hearth? Here it is. And we look at the... What do you call that thing? What do you call that thing? Bar of shaped coral in the Arcane Forge. Arcane Forge. Arcane Forge. Arcane Forge. Wait, what? Where's the Arcane Forge? Wait. Wait, what? The Arcane Foundry. Ah, right. Sure, let's go. Looking for some unrefined shit, basically.
The Archon's hearth once more. Wish Isla was here to guide me.
I could assist in her absence.
Whoa.
What the?
So this thing was trying to punch through, basically.
Oria, the scry has been compromised by the Surgeborn. Stay off it.
Compromised is such a strong word. I just want to talk. So, what are you looking for in the Archon's heart? I know the Ember works well. It is my region, after all.
Like I would tell you.
Whatever plan
We don't need to tell her, she can see it then.
we work together.
You murdered my friend.
Technically, I didn't touch her. It isn't my fault she lacked the stamina to follow through on what she started. Bar-shaped coral. You and I have such similar taste in treasure. Whatever you're planning to do with that is nothing compared to what we could accomplish if we put our minds together.
I can manage well enough on my own.
You can do so much more than manage.
Okay, we just need to bring it back then, right? Means, again, the time's gonna pass? That's fine.
The Surgeborn in the Howling Jail somehow has access to the scry.
We know.
Wait, that's gel?
I can
Damn, I've been pronouncing this
feel
wrong
it
the
in
whole
there
time.
with me. It's not pleasant. We need to do something fast.
The good news is, as far as we can tell, it only has access when you're in the underworks. At most, it seems to cause interference when you're above ground. We don't think it can listen in.
Until we can block its presence, best to keep use of the scry to a minimum.
Aurea mentioned she could feel the Surgeborn. Share that I felt it too. Yeah.
Aurea, I could feel the Surgeborn too. I know exactly what you mean.
Doesn't feel great.
The kind of nausea that only comes from the wind being knocked out of you.
It takes a lot out of me to stay connected to you when it's present, let alone speak.
That must be why there's interference.
What you're both describing, it makes me wonder if the Eye was under a deeper influence from the Surgeborn than we realized.
How so?
We assumed he was merely manipulated into a foolhardy plan, but what if the Surgeborn had some sort of effect on his mind?
I could believe it. But if that's the case, then we need to limit Bryn's exposure to it through the scry. Fast.
And yours.
I don't think it's me the Surgeborn wants to influence. From the sounds of it, it wants you.
Weavers need a physical connection to the scry to communicate, either by wearing the earpiece or touching the scroll. The Surgeborn doesn't have either, so how is it connecting to our scry?
Well, let's start with what we know. The imprisoned Talon was able to convince Stanild to open the gate. But the Herald was there and waiting. It was not surprised at all, despite the scout's distractions. Ergo, the Herald and Talon were communicating somehow, yet the Talon had been imprisoned for years. Would it not be reasonable to suggest the Surgeborn can communicate with one another using something like our scry? Or worse, perhaps they can share thoughts needing no magic at all.
A single shared consciousness.
The implications are frankly staggering, but it is the only explanation I can think of for what we've observed. And if I'm correct, it's not such a leap to imagine creatures like this, or perhaps a creature, would be capable of infiltrating our scry.
Makes sense, yeah.
Let's hear it. How bad is all this?
The scry is a complex piece of Weaver enchantment. That this Surgeborn has broken in is not good.
We still don't know exactly what it wants, but if it continues to infiltrate our constructs, this could mean an all-out war.
War?
Imagine they gain control of the Enclave's arcs. Sure, they're dangerous now, but with a sentient strategist behind them, they could storm the Maida in a couple of hundred strides.
You think the Surgeborn's interests expand beyond the Enclave?
With an enemy as calculated as this, is to assume the worst.
All right. How are we going to fix this?
The reason Aurea can sense the Surgeborn presence on the scry is likely because it's wielding magic to communicate. The same way Aurea's mantle pulls magic from the air to contact you. However, unlike Aurea, the Surgeborn can't pull magic from the air around it. Otherwise, it would be talking to you all the time.
But it can only reach me when I'm underground.
Where the tangles are most dense. We need to cut off its access to raw magic.
That's where the spindle comes in. Thanks to her, we finally have the missing piece to get our escort here running.
It was a failsafe in the case that the source needed to be repaired. The Ark of Verdance will create a safe bubble against the tangles, which would be the natural consequence of any failure of the source.
Just like it did with the Veil.
Exactly. But without the crushing weight that caused it to fail.
So, the plan. We get the Ark to the source, it stabilizes the Enclave.
Or at the very least, starts the process.
If the Herald waiting down there doesn't destroy it first, I'll need to take it down. If this plan is going to work.
That sounds dangerous.
It might be a risk worth taking.
We have to. The Enclave is overflowing with raw magic, and this source is clearly the root of the problem. Too many tangles have led to the floods. They allow the Surgeborn to communicate and infect our enchantments. Without the source under control, we will never reclaim the Enclave.
Then that's our plan. We build a power core, then we speak to the Axle.
I'll join you at Cassidon's Hold.
Okay. Time to craft.
And with this power core, we can fix our Ark of Verdance. I think this is what they call a full circle moment.
Huh. Lately, I feel like I've been running in circles.
Hey, I know things look bleak, but this is a win. Don't let the Talon rob you of it. You're finishing her work, after all.
You're right.
I always am. Now, I think you've got a meeting with the Axle.
Oh, let me guess.
It's a little bit beautiful, isn't it? It's like reaching into the past and shaking hands with its designer. We have achieved much.
I think she'd be happy to see it up and running.
I think so too. Plans set in motion decades ago. Slowly ticking towards fruition. If we are so lucky.
Alright, let's go to the source. Or more like, consult the people who know how to go there. Or who might have an idea how to go there. Or maybe we're gonna have to talk to that ghost evil lady or something.
Khan Arteme, my Weaver Band has repaired the Ark we followed through the Veil and discovered its true purpose.
To nullify the tangles at the source so it can be repaired.
Its anti-magic properties are why we were able to follow it through the Veil in the first place.
I see.
If we could get it to the source, we believe it could stabilize the Enclave.
Except the Grand Gate was broken when the Ark pushed the Herald back through it.
Surely there must be another way to reach the source.
Now that it's repaired, couldn't this Ark be used to leave the Enclave the way you came?
In theory, sure.
What are you saying, Khan Arteme?
It's time for someone to protect my people. I need to use that Ark to get us all out of here.
You would leave with the Surgeborn running loose? Or worse, allow them to spread and wreak havoc across the Maida in your wake?
No one has succeeded in stopping them yet. We've been trapped inside the Enclave for decades. It's time to set ourselves free before the Surgeborn overtake Cassidon's Hold and kill us all.
You're right. You do need to take care of your people. But running away from your problems won't solve that.
The Surgeborn will still be out there. It's only a matter of time before they escape the Enclave.
The Surgeborn has infiltrated our scry. It's learning how to use our enchantments against us. If we don't put a stop to this madness, how long until they overtake the Arks? Or bring down the Veil and spread across the Maida?
That is concerning. Still, let's be clear. Even if you could reach the source, there's a massive surgeborn that almost killed you lurking down there.
I'll be ready for the Herald this time.
And what are you going to do about all the tangles? Punch them before they disintegrate you?
Sev believes the Aeroliths can manipulate raw magic and are responsible for miasma. We think if we can control the Aeroliths, we can make the source safer.
Interesting. You've put more thought into this than I'd expected. But, as you've said, you have no way to reach the source.
Fine. Our plan has a few kinks to iron out.
More than a few.
How about this? If you can just give us time to present you with the final plan, it'll be your call whether or not we move forward on it.
I suppose that's fair. I can't pack up this stronghold in a day.
One more thing. It's clear by now the Enclave hides its secrets well. If there's any information on the source, I need access to it.
There are private records that can only be accessed with the Eye's signet. I suppose he's not using it at the moment, but...
Bryn did just save your people from certain death not too long ago.
Fine. You can borrow it. You should find information at the Spire in Upper Denevron, the Bastion, and the Institute.
We'll arrange a meeting with you when we're ready.
Good luck.
Okay, well, this is something I'm probably gonna do some other day. We've made some really decent progress, and this does feel like this time is gonna be like the finale, you know what I mean?
Ridiculous! The Staniels
Bonkers!
have been receiving the Rite of Ashes at the Hallowpire Rise for generations. That Hirun doesn't want to send a mourning party is an insult to her memory.
Goodness,
That's
relax,
not fair.
mate.
You know Khan Atame would love to give Isla.
Don't say her name.
All I'm saying is the Axel lost someone too. You don't need to make this harder on her.
And who, pray tell, is working to ease my pain? The answer is in the silence. No one.
Yeah, right. Okay, bruh. Good luck with your pain. Plates from Ox, carefully labeled for tests. Alright, so, yeah. The Spire, the Institute, the Bastion. The easiest one would be the Bastion, right? Oberon preferred to live in tall spaces and often glide down from the upper floors.
Last time we went looking for answers in the Bastion. Half the documents were torn to shreds. What else were they hiding behind the Eye's signet?
I fucking... Oh no, there's... Seriously? How come you guys keep respawning, like... Alright, where's the other guy? Fucker. Wait, no, that's... God, I'm so fucking tired of this enemy. You don't have like a convenient wall move or anything like that. Ooh. Could have frozen him though. That's true. Regardless, I'm only here for the pickup. I don't give a shit about...
Looks like research that's been compiled on the ecological and geographic impact of the surge across the Enclave's landscape. There's an entire section on the widening of the Great Chasm.
The Great Chasm is indeed here. And I'm not widening. I mean, my audience has not been widening all that much. Maybe eventually, maybe one of those days. When I purchase some bots to subscribe to my channel. Maybe that's gonna be the day when I finally get something out of my life. Right, Glasstail. So next is Denevron or... Huh? Institute? Ah. Right. That place. Ugh. Both of these are like quite close, no? I mean, story-wise, it makes sense that we have to do this.
See those
you know,
massive
like,
pipes running along the
but
roof?
it's just
Norian design. I recognized them earlier, and they prompted my investigation into the Norians and the Enclave.
It seems my standard shows you as a like
what? What'd you say? Goodness, I could barely hear you. Which circle? Eastern.
That's the eye sickness. Did you know it can reveal the Enclave's secrets? Not that I needed it to pry into the eye's darker truths.
Alright, I get it, sure. You want to sound all mysterious?
Guess you're trying to find another way to reach the source. I'm all for it. We'll be able to speak more easily there.
Ugh, I'm sick of your voice already.
Yeah, this is fucking annoying. Like, imagine, like... This is so fucking annoying.
Didn't your parents raise you to be a nice, respectful girl? I gathered from how the eye spoke of his own daughter that those are the core values your kind instills in their offspring.
Come here, big boy. Just like that, I destroyed years of research. Wait, that's not the spell. That's the spell. Can I loot my thing now?
It's from an expedition to the source shortly after the siege. Jonas severe damage. All who participated in the expedition were sworn to secrecy by the Eye at the time.
Now what? Now we kind of need to go back. Oh my god, what? This guy? Ooh, this guy. No, 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 not this guy. Okay, what's the fastest way to return back? Please don't smack me with your giant fucking hammer. Alright, well. I asked for it. Wait, what? Now this thing poops fucking... What? Seriously?
This should be the place, Bryn. We're looking for tablets with a circle marked by 6 dots. They look blank.
Alright, we start with the magician. Okay, maybe we don't start with anything. Maybe I'm basically dead now. I cannot fucking hear you. Right, can I just pick it up?
One of them, Bryn. I hope they would still be down here.
What
should we expect?
The Glorians were experimenting without informing the Enclave on the aerolifts. They wanted them to do more than just moderate the weather. They wanted to control it.
Yeah, where? We saw the...
Winters? Gloomy days?
Think bigger. If you control the rain in a desert,
Hidden fragments on the source. Spire and Upper Denevron. Biome. Upa Denevron. The Spoya. In fragments of the seers. Amazing.
Council records are meant to be public. Wonder what else the Eye was hiding from his people.
Yeah, well, I'm a little confused right now. Probably here, right? Fine, up in that one. Of course, I'm gonna fight. I have to fight the same fucking guy to get it. But you don't get it, do ya? You're just too stupid for that. Fuck me. Alright. I get it. You guys are annoying. I get it. Let's do this. Did you just get your shield there? Alright, let's do it like this.
Records on the construction and maintenance of grand gates across the Enclave.
Alright, time to compile shit. We might as well just do it this way. The time's gonna pass regardless, right? We just return there, so. And Lane is indeed quite talented, so there's that. And once we compile it, that'll be it for today. Then we're just gonna do something else. Actually, you know what? Nah, let's not compile it. Let's save that as a little something for tomorrow. Yeah. So, if there's anyone watching, thank you. I hope you have a lovely evening, day, whatever. Until the next time.